little wit. Nothing offensive at all.
Nothing offensive, I'm just calling you down. Okay, I need to learn these floors and all, but this is like... Okay, cool. And thank you, sire. Can't we go straight into the classroom? Like, that's one question I have, because it's a classroom, right? And we are here, so let's do the incendio now.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate, and keep your wand steady.
Excellentino.
Good work.
Yeah, Reparo. I haven't used Reparo much. So, okay, cool. Can I use it somewhere? Is it possible to be...
Revelio. Incendio.
You're getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
It's a long time to jump. Oh, but I was far away. Because this is a very close ranged.
Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic, isn't it?
Incendio.
Where's the...
Revelio.
Where's the trophy? Sorry, the chest. Okay, I can't see the chest somewhere here though.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Okay, so we can use... Can I... Not these ones. I don't think these ones are the ones that can be lit. They said you can use it. Yeah, I know your quest. Oh yeah, the key. Okay, we can do the keys later. So how do we... There's another quest here. Where's this new... Oh,
Spare a moment?
quest.
I could use your help.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
Yeah, let's just say I have good
I
luck.
suppose it must seem that way. I'm not sure it's justified. It's often been a matter of circumstance.
I look
I'm
so
going to
weird.
presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Nah.
They're adorable. Why would you be afraid of a puffskein?
They seem adorable until one sticks its tongue up your nose. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskeen Dunkeen.
That's unkind.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Don't call people
Words can be cruel.
names, bro.
Thank
That's not
you.
good.
Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumour has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
So, I die for you?
What sort of plants should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows? If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Aye, aye, Professor. So let me do this first. Oh, delusion.
Herbology corridor.
New spell.
Sounds intriguing. Lumos.
Maximus.
Revelio.
I know they always put
Okay.
something extra in
I was
the
just hoping there would be, because these disappearing enchantments, like the parchments, would be very interesting to find. Like, how do you find all of them? I wonder if somebody can remember all of these paths and everything. I'm coming, Professor. I'm coming. Did I equip the level 9 gear? My god, I look so weird, dude. That's funny. I'm gonna be like Luna Lovegood. But now, if that's why she was wearing all this, it's fine.
Ah, there you are.
What? Did he just sleep on the floor?
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your
is-
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
Go alone? Can I go alone?
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
No, who's Sebastian? Oh, the Sebastian. Oh, yeah. My dueling partner, isn't it? Where is Sebastian, by the way? Is he far away? He looks close by.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Oh, he did, didn't he? He said like we can. Yeah, that's true. And that's how we learn the spell. Hey, I was just here like a second ago, dude.
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
Okay, what if you're caught?
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
Okay, and what about the librarian? I don't think that she works at night.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
Okay, so see you tonight then?
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Oh, it's already night. What the? Oh, it's moving.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Okay. So there, let's go. Oh, Hugement! Okay. So that's pretty close actually. Sure. So,
We must remain unseen.
okay, sure. Looks easy now. So if I use it, do I? Oh, that is not. We are into the. Oh, there's one more person.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Okay.
Damn. You told me the librarian would be gone by now. I said usually, but it'll still be alright. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section. You distract, I get the key. Understood? I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Yeah, maybe I should not. Bro, where's the distraction?
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
Okay, cool. I don't know why I was so scared, but that was scary. This guy here, he's just standing here like nothing.
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now to find that book. Revelio.
What? What is my gear slot? How do you? What does that even mean? So do I need to sell it? Are you serious? I can't take it. Okay, you'll have to come back later. I didn't know that it can fill up. Dude, it's a magical world. Why would your things...
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Revelio.
Okay, okay, all good? Okay. Sure, so...
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Where are the ghosts? But how do you know?
Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about. So what is it you've been looking for? I'm looking for a cure to help my twin Revelio! Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else is given. Why do you think we'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne? No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely? I'll know it when I see it. You're being awfully cryptic. Revelio!
Bro, I am cryptic, bruh. Yeah, we can't do anything about these. So is this the book? Are you serious? That looks exactly the same.
Secrets of the Darkest Arts. I'm impressed.
What's happening? What's happening? Why is it not? Oh, okay, so you have to go further. Does something happen if I touch this? No. Dude, why are these? There has to be something. I'm sure there is something. Just that we haven't figured it out. Hello. So the restriction section is very huge. With this, I have to.
Accio. Levioso.
Do you think?
Accio.
Who have we
Oh
here?
my god.
Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Yeah, can I trust him?
How do I know you won't go to the librarian and blame this all on me?
Why would I do that? I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
Okay, so I need to repair.
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Revelio.
Okay, so for that, we need to do reparo. And we can do
Reparo.
it's very hard, like it's really... I can't pick it up. Please let me come back here again, dude.
Revelio.
Where are we going? I'm pretty sure we can because
Of
there's still a lot
course,
of chests.
traces of ancient magic. There must be more to it. That's it.
Athenium? What is Athenium? I can't get the stuff, can I? Oh, I can't even come back here again, can I? Can I just dump something? I don't even want... Like, what if you don't want... Oh, we can... Okay. Oh, I can see the space is 20. Yeah, I can see it now. So that actually now it makes sense. Why can't I open this now?
Revelio.
Please. Oh my god. So this is less, but I need to keep that though. Yeah, I need to keep that. I wonder if it sells for the same amount of money. So I can never get this again? Is that what's happening?
Where might this lead? Revelio.
I'm really pushing my luck, aren't I?
Accio. Levioso. Reparo.
So it has to be one of these spells, right? So not this.
Levioso.
Not this.
Accio.
There's no point of disappearing.
Revelio.
I'm really on the edge. What else could it be? So I already have this. I have this. Incendio won't work that far. Do you think? Can it be? I don't think so.
Protego. Lumos.
Yeah, it won't work.
Incendio.
Exactly. How do you go there? Is it just aim and shoot?
I need to wake up that rune over there.
They're gonna attack me, aren't they?
Revelio. Not surprising. Guards at the ready. Protego.
Jesus.
Protego.
Oh yes. Okay. Create ancient. Yeah, why did I not use the magic? Actually, yeah.
Revelio.
So I'm assuming there's nothing.
Revelio.
Collect. No, there's nothing.
Levioso.
No.
Levioso. Accio.
Dios.
Revelio.
Okay, so let's aim this first. But then how do we reach there? Is there any other one?
Accio. Levioso.
Don't fall. Okay.
Revelio.
Okay, so I have to kind of hurry up then. Still nothing? Oh, I thought like this is gonna... Okay, so this is the way to go back then. Okay, cool. Didn't know. Had to check. So there's something on the corner right there. I don't know what that is. Dude, where are we going, man?
This must be the way forward, but to where? Revelio. it's about me.
Okay, I know it's gonna sound stupid, but I wanna see this right now because I'm gonna start clearing my stuff as we go. So let me just destroy this. Yeah, because I'm gonna keep 2 options from now, and rest I'm gonna delete everything.
Revelio.
Oh my god, there's so many. Those 2 first, and then one by one, I guess.
Accio.
Excellent. 24 combo.
It is a book after all. Revelio.
Something's gonna happen. It cannot go this smoothly. Dude, this is not restricted library because we have been going across. Makes sense. Go in, looking that weird, just go in. Oh, that's the child.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganock, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganock.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
No. Whoa. Is she like gonna use it for wrong reasons? I don't think so. She doesn't look like that person. Dude, I did not get it.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Well, I need to go back into the library for
Lumos.
Alright guys, I can do this off camera. I don't think so this needs to be done on camera now, because I'm literally just gonna go back the same way, get all the chests. Thank you for joining me today. Please like and follow me, and if you're watching YouTube, like and subscribe. We are really trying to grow the channel, and I hope I'll be seeing you guys again in the next one soon. Till then, peace.